You're listening to Fresh Air on CBC Radio 1. I'm Nicole Martin. Getting outside and getting physically active are great ways to combat COVID fatigue. But they're also great ways to help your community win some serious cash. The nonprofit group ParticipACTION is holding a challenge to be the most active community in Canada. And currently holding the top spot is, drumroll, North Grenville. Where's that, you ask? That is a small township just south of Ottawa. Residents track their minutes spent being active through the month of June. The top prize, $100,000. Tanya Deans and Robert Matheson are members of the committee leading the challenge for North Grenville, and they join me both on the line right now. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Tanya, I'm going to start with you. How does this challenge actually work?
There are two ways to track your active minutes. You can download the ParticipACTION app, and you have the ability to connect your fitness tracker directly to the ParticipACTION app. If you don't have a fitness tracker, you can manually add your minutes. It's pretty straightforward. There's a second step, which is actually joining the Community Better Challenge within the app. And for North Grenville residents, we would just have to enter our postal code, and anybody who logs their active minutes through North Grenville postal code, it just automatically goes towards this challenge. The second way is to go directly on the ParticipACTION website. You would register. You have the ability as an organization to track your minutes, and also as individuals, you can add your family members. Anybody who may not be adept at using the application, you can log for them.
Oh, so super easy. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, Robert, what has the community response been? Seems like it's been awesome. You guys are number one right now.
Yeah, I think it's been great. I've been sort of working with the schools and all the elementary schools in the area on board, and some of them are doing some really creative things.
Like?
So it's and then I meet people just in the community, and they're talking about how they're logging their minutes. And
so, what types of things are people doing? Like, how are they logging their minutes? What types of activities are you seeing?
Sure. Well, for example, we have a really small school in the municipality, Oxford-on-Rideau, that only has 70 students, but they kicked off their participation by having a virtual, assembly where some students did the morning announcements, and then they had a full school workout.
Oh, I love that.
And then this past week, that same school, one of their teachers, Steve Patterson, sort of taught the kids online, either through YouTube or during their announcements, some water games. And then on Friday, the school sent the kids out to go play their water games and then send back pictures and how many minutes they did it for.
Oh, that is really cool. Well, Tanya, what activities are you doing? Like, personally, have you upped your activity level?
I have committed for the month of June to walk to work and home from work. And additionally, my walk to work takes me through the center of Kemptville. And so I also take pictures of local businesses, and then I log the pictures on social media, and just basically, day one, and feature a local business on my walk to work. Then I log the minutes.
Oh, this is amazing. This has just become such an amazing community, not just activity, physical activity challenge, but this is so great to hear. And Robert, what about you? What activities are you actually doing yourself to meet this challenge?
Sure. Well, normally as a teacher, as a phys ed teacher, I would be standing back and observing the students and taking notes as they participate. But because I can't see them in school, what I'm doing now is I virtually lead a 40-minute workout 3 to 4 times a day with as many kids that log in. And what's really great is that they have like extra siblings, parents, and grandparents joining in with them. Oh. And we work out together for 40 minutes. So that's something I don't normally do, and I'm also playing tennis 3 times a week.
Oh, lovely. And I love tennis, by the way. Now, this one's sort of for both of you. I'd love to get your perspective on this. Tanya, what is it about North Grenville as a community that has made you guys number one right now?
North Grenville as a community right now, we have so much ability to get outside within the COVID restrictions. We have lots of lovely parks within the town itself. We are a rural town, so a lot of our community, lives out in the country. So we have the ability to get outside within the COVID restrictions. And we also have a very active community and involved community. And this just, the fact that we've been so successful with this just proves that our community is thriving and involved.
Mm-hmm. And Robert, what do you think? What is so unique about North Grenville that you guys have made it to the number one spot so far?
Well, I think being a smaller community has allowed us to be, a lot of publicity within the town, and like I said, having all the schools involved, using their social media to get it out to the parents and the students. And then we have lots of green space, trails for people to walk and ride bikes on. And we're near the river, so people are grabbing their kayaks and their canoes and going out for trips that way as well.
Mm-hmm. I know that you mentioned some of the creative activities that were being sort of conducted at the schools, like the entire school workout. What are some of the most creative activities you're seeing individuals take part in? Tanya, what are you seeing?
Let's see. I think individuals. I'm not sure about individuals. I can speak to some groups. Mm-hmm. We've got lots of local fitness facilities who've gotten on board. They've sponsored days. They've sponsored the entire month of free classes. So a lot of our local fitness businesses have been struggling in current times, and so they are just on board with that. As well, within the hospital, we've got some friendly competition going with specific groups, and we hope to keep that. I hope to keep that momentum going. Keep that friendly competition, that competitive spirit going through to the end of June.
Do you think you guys will try to keep up this momentum past June?
I think it would be yes. I mean, this is good timing, and I would hope that as a community, this is just the tip of the iceberg. That this just opens doors for others to get involved and get active.
Mm-hmm. Robert, what are you hoping the community will do with the money if you guys can hold that top spot till the end of June?
Well, I think as a committee, we talked about that option, or what the options would be, and we thought that letting the community know what we were going to do would help with the cause. Excuse me. So we're looking at making improvements to our municipal parks in various ways.
Like?
Recreational things like lights and trails and stuff.
Okay, so looking to fix up some of the green space that you guys are using to get active.
Yeah, to make it even more enjoyable for people.
Yeah, and Tanya, are these the types of things that you're hearing from the community that they'd like to see? Improvements if you guys win this money.
Oh, absolutely. I think as a community, North Grenville, in close proximity to Ottawa, we are a growing community right now. We're booming, and to see further recreational developments would be something that the community would really support.
So here's the thing. Today is June 13th. Do you think North Grenville can keep this up, keep the steam going until June 30th? How are you guys going to do that?
Well, I know the schools are going to go right to the end. I mean, so far we've got 100,000 minutes logged by our schools.
Wow. Okay. And
And
Tanya?
they've all got plans for various theme activities and theme days. Even though everything's virtual, they're still on board.
Still on board. And Tanya, what do you think? You guys going to make it till the end? How are you guys going to keep up the momentum?
Oh, absolutely. I think we're just getting going, and so this recognition on CBC, thank you, will help to keep that momentum going, get more people's attention within the community, and we're just going to go for gold.
Well, Tanya, Robert, thank you both. And I wish North Grenville the best of luck. I hope you guys win, because this is just such a great uplifting story. And I hope it gets everybody pumped to get out and get active.